I'm Jamie Hooper with the Home Advantage team and RE/MAX Select Properties, and today we're here to talk about where the Greater Vancouver real estate market is headed this spring. But before we do that, I'd just like to remind you, if you get any value out of these videos, enjoy them at all, either make a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or maybe just click the thumbs up button. So everything in the month of February was up. Prices are up, listings are up, and sales are up. So, and what that means when I talk about it is, around this time last year, the sales weren't as high as they are this year, and we had higher list to sell ratios because the inventories were so low. In many markets this year, the inventories are up, and the sales are up, but what it's actually shown, even though we have more sales, are the list to sell ratios are a little lower in some areas. So let's dive into them a little bit here. But first of all, let me remind you about the three types of market conditions we have. First of all, when you over 20% tells us it is a seller's market. When I say when it's over 20%, I mean 20% of the listings sold in any given month. So if 1 in 5 listings sells each month, you've got seller's market conditions, and if they continue that way for an extended period of time, prices will go up. If we're between 12 and 20%, then that is called a balanced market. That means there's an equal number of buyers and sellers in the marketplace, and prices will stay flat if it continues that way over a long time. They won't go up or they won't go down. And then if we're below 12%, that's a buyer's market, and prices will typically go down. So first of all, we're going to look at the detached housing sales market here. And if we have a look at these list to sell ratios, most of them, except for North Vancouver, are balanced market conditions. North Vancouver just always has a lack of inventory, and there has never been enough for sale. Even in the slowest times over the last few years, it's always a seller's market in North Vancouver. What these numbers don't tell you about when you look at the list to sell ratios are the fact that there's two different markets in each market. What do I mean by that? Well, for instance, on the west side of Vancouver, up to $4 million is a seller's market. The ratios are above 20%, all of them. But then once you get above $4 million, it drops off a cliff, and the number goes down to below 5% of those properties have sold. So overall, you've got a ratio of 15%. But then if you have a look at other areas, east side, 2.25%, or 2.25 million, sorry, is the cutoff point for where the market cuts off. Tawasin, 1.5 million, etc. All of these places are busy in the low ends of the market, but they've all got their cutoff point. The next column over there tells you what percentage of homes sold above asking. And when I say sold above asking, in all likelihood, what that means is they received multiple offers on the property. So 1/3 of the homes on the west side, 1/3 of the homes in Tawasin, and more than 1/3 of the homes in North Van are receiving multiple offers. Then for the median days on market, that means how long is it taking for the properties that sold to sell. These numbers are all dropping. When the market picks up, the houses sell quicker as well. So you can see the median days on market. And here's the number that's really interesting, is the price changes the last 12 months. The detached housing market is not nearly as busy as the condo townhouse market, but look at some of these price increases. Tawasin's up 17%, Ladner up 12%. Excuse me, every one of these areas saw price increases in what was supposed to be a down year. Another crazy thing about the Vancouver real estate market. The next page here is the condo townhouse market, and as you can see, the list to sell ratios are much higher. Activity is much stronger in the condo townhouse market, and most of have a look at how many sold above asking. Not as many, because people typically in this price range for the condo townhouse market can't go in subject free on offers, so you typically won't see them go for as many above asking. Median days on market is lower, and look at this. Some of these markets actually showed a decrease last year, whereas Ladner and Tawasin, the price of a detached house went way up, but the price of a townhouse and a condo went down. So where's the market headed this spring? It just depends on inventories. If inventories continue to rise through the spring, it could slow things down and we'll see prices level out. Or if sales get higher and inventories do not get any higher, we could see them take off again. So what I'm telling you is, it's too early to tell. We'll know in the next 2 or 3 weeks what's going to happen with the spring market. I'm Jamie Hooper with the Home Advantage team and RE/MAX Select Properties, and we are going to be back with another video for you real soon.